Hello and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today we have a special episode. This is the first episode that has ever been recorded on this channel from Hawaii. We are in Honolulu, right down the street from Waikiki Beach, recording from the hotel room. We are in the middle of the Final 50 challenge. Today's quiz was sent in by Justin Depoy from New Mexico. 21 questions. Question 21's at the very end of the video. If you need to stick around for a tiebreaker, thank you for watching and good luck. Question number 1. An event took place in April of 1972, 50 years ago in Albuquerque, New Mexico, for a radio station's 50th anniversary, and was held in the parking lot of a shopping center called Coronado Mall. What is the name of this now famous annual event? That one-time little event is now the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Question number 2. Also 50 years ago, in August of 1972, the Summer Olympics were held in Munich, in what was then West Germany. What animal, first bred in Germany, served as that year's Olympics mascot? Someone always disagrees with how I say this. The answer is a dachshund or a dachshund. Question number 3. Which man, who was the architect of many famous buildings including the Flatiron Building and Union Station, would become critical in modern city planning with his Plan of Chicago in 1909? That plan for Chicago was eventually called the Burnham Plan. His name, Daniel Burnham. Question number 4. In radio, shortwave signals can travel so far that the operator can send a signal back to themselves by bouncing the signal repeatedly from the sky to the earth and back. What is the technical name for this phenomenon? The answer is skywave propagation. Question number 5. The song Heavy Action was used as the Monday Night Football opening theme song since the late 1970s for a couple of decades. Was originally composed in Britain for a BBC sports TV show. What was the name of this British TV series? The name of that show was called Superstars. Question number 6. This national park, established in 2019, is one of America's newest national parks near the Trinity Atomic Bomb Test Site. What is the name of this park, which exists due to the dissolved gypsum from surrounding mountains pooling in a natural desert basin? The name of that national park is White Sands National Park. Question number 7. If a person has a red blood cell count which is too low, they are said to be anemic. What is the related medical term for the condition of a red blood cell count which is higher than usual? That condition is called polycythemia. Question number 8. Many of Las Vegas's famous casinos were founded or developed by a famous mobster with an insect-like nickname. What is the name of this man who had a hand in the development of popular spots like El Cortez and the Flamingo Hotel? His name was Benjamin Siegel, and they called him Bugsy. Question number 9. Although mostly known for its deserts, some parts of Arizona have mountains and pine forest. One of Arizona's most famous towns, nestled in pine forest about 11 miles south of Humphreys Peak, is mentioned in the song Route 66. What is the name of this city? The answer is Flagstaff. Question number 10. Ronchamp, France is home to one of the most famous modern buildings in the world, a chapel named Chapelle Notre-Dame-du-Hat. What was the name of the architect of this building, who is also known for having begun the architectural style known as Brutalism? He was known as Le Corbusier, if I'm saying that correct. Question number 11. The very first Star Trek episode, The Cage, was never aired in its entirety and featured a captain who would not be seen until later in the series after having been severely injured. He has been featured in later series of the show. What is this fictional captain's name? The answer is Captain Pike, Captain Christopher Pike. Question number 12. Before it was named the Public Broadcasting Service, PBS was known by a different name, and its logo, shaped like a house, appeared briefly as a set piece in the small town shown in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. What was PBS's original name? PBS was originally NET, or National Educational Television. Question number 13. Released in 1952, the classic public information reel, Duck and Cover, featured a famous mascot whose job was to teach children what to do in the event of a nuclear attack. What is this mascot's name? His name is Bert the Turtle. Question number 14. McDonald's is famous today for a hamburger that features 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. What hamburger chain was this hamburger designed to compete against? It was designed to compete against Bob's Big Boy cheeseburger. The Big Boy. Question number 15. Airport weather reports, as given in Terminal Aerodrome Forecasts, or TAFs, includes cloud heights, but does not typically include types of clouds. What is the only exception to this, a type of cloud which can produce thunderstorms? The answer is a cumulonimbus. Question number 16. This YouTube star became briefly famous for her song Friday, which was known for its excessive use of auto-tuning, poorly written lyrics, and extremely negative reaction by the general public. What is this singer's name? Her name is Rebecca Black, and that song is called Friday. Check it out on YouTube. It's always good for a chuckle. Question number 17. The Bee Gees song, Stayin' Alive, is commonly recommended by emergency medical technicians to keep rhythmic chest compressions in the administration of cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR. What newer children's song, released by the Korean company Pinkfong, can also be used for CPR? The answer is Baby Shark. And if anyone ever tries resuscitating me to Baby Shark, just please let me go. Question number 18. The world-famous Cadillac Ranch, featuring multiple Cadillac cars appended in the ground, was created by a San Francisco group in 1974. What is the name of this art group, which shares its name with a popular educational children's toy made by Uncle Milton Industries? That toy and the art group are called Ant Farm. Question number 19. In knife design, the grind, meaning the cross-section profile of the blade, indicates the use of the knife. What grind, named for a region of Europe, is meant to be used for woodworking based on a traditional knife design called a puko? The answer is the Scandinavian grind. And if you didn't get that one right, welcome to the club. I had no idea. Question number 20. Which golfer, known as the Golden Bear, holds the record for the largest number of major championship victories of any professional golfer, as well as 117 total professional championship victories? The Golden Bear is Jack Nicklaus. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Like I said at the beginning of the video, today's episode was filmed in Honolulu, Hawaii. You can see over there, that is Waikiki Beach. Hotel said this was a beach view room. They didn't tell me there was a building right in the view, but still pretty cool. Waikiki Beach is right over there, and I'm filming episodes right there. And again, thank you to Justin Depoy from the state of New Mexico for sending in today's trivia quiz. We are in the middle of the final 50 challenge. I honestly haven't checked the email just recently. I know we're getting very close to the full 50. I know we're close enough to at least get me back to Dayton and get me settled into the new place. So we will be marching on towards the final 50 to episode 1000. And episode 1001 or 1002 will be our live episode. We're going to be shooting that from Dayton, Ohio. I'm not sure exactly how the live episode is going to go, but I know one of the people who submitted a 21-question trivia quiz for the Final 50 Challenge is going to win $500. We're going to draw that name or number out of some sort of a bucket or some sort of I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do it. I'm not even going to worry about it till we leave Hawaii. We're going back to Las Vegas next week, a few more days there, then eventually we're going to work our way back to Dayton. The last 10 days in September, I'm really going to sit down, buckle down, and get the last week's worth of trivia and the live episode figured out. If you have any requests, anything that you'd like to see done on a live episode, feel free to shoot me an email or just comment on, this video or any of our other videos. If you have a certain type of trivia you want asked at the live episode, if there's a feature like an Ask Me Anything, if there's anything you want from me on the live episode, shoot me a comment, let me know what it is, and I can start preparing that and getting ready for the end of September, episode number 1002. We're going to be doing our first live episode. Anyways, I'm done babbling. I've got to get back out to the beach, so here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today's trivia quiz. Ooh, it's a good one. Question 21. The novel Hatchet, about a young boy who is forced to survive in the wilderness after the bush plane he is riding in crashes into a Canadian lake, was written by which author who participated in the Iditarod dog sledding race? What author wrote the novel Hatchet? The answer is Gary Paulsen. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you again for watching. Sorry these quizzes are coming out a little more sporadically than normal. Hopefully, when you see the beach, I'll have more pictures later this week. You can at least sympathize with why I don't want to sit in the hotel room and record trivia. I could not be doing this. I would not be doing this at all if it weren't for everybody who sent in quizzes for the Final 50 challenge, because it's one thing to sit in here and record for 30 minutes or an hour. It's a whole other thing to sit down and write a 21 question trivia quiz. You guys have made this month and hopefully the next few weeks so much easier on keeping the channel going. I appreciate it, and I hope to pay everybody back by the time we do the live episode. Thank you. See you tomorrow.